The Multimedia Energy Encyclopedia is the work of a team that has more than 30 years of experience with digital projects in the energy sector, primarily in education, but also in the commercial sphere. We make all content available for free. That is why we are grateful for any donations, content sharing, and other support that allows us to keep developing the encyclopedia. How was the world's first educational encyclopedia of energy created? It all starts with choosing topics. We choose them completely independently. We do not have to answer to sponsors or other organizations. We process each topic in 4 different versions. First, we logically structure the topic and determine the scope of the chapters according to importance. Then, the research, study, collection, verification, and composition of sources begins. We always try to keep the range of information and level of detail within the limits of a popular scientific form. An expert scriptwriter selects relevant photos for the article and assigns the work to an illustrator to produce custom graphics. We send some specific chapters to other specialists in the field for factual comments. Real-time 3D models are created directly in our studio based on technical drawings. Their geometry and composition is checked by an expert practically at the same table. We optimize the topology of objects and their shading for the web. The graphic artist illustrates the encyclopedia in constant consultation with the author of the text until the graphic elements are perfect both factually and aesthetically. The CMS operator puts all the text, 3D models, illustrations, and photos together and publishes it in our own fully responsive CMS. Similar to the articles, after selecting the topics of individual courses, the text of the spoken commentary is created first. Then it is divided into slides and individual paragraphs and sentences are numbered. We supplement the script with a slide layout sketch, illustration designs, and all written text and so-called technical script is created. It also contains descriptions of interactive elements and suggestions for transitions. Our graphic designers draw illustrations and turn slide sketches into a final stylized visual design and generate graphic assets for the animator. We use an external sound studio to narrate the slides. After careful preparation, a professional recording artist records the text. The sound engineer edits it and cuts it. The final e-learning courses are compiled by an animator. It uses assets from the graphic artist and standard tools of the Articulate Storyline 360 environment. A film script has different demands on the viewer than the script of e-learning courses on trainees. The screenwriter provides the text of the commentary with notes and sketches in a special storyboard. It also contains instructions for our 3D studio to produce CGI shots. We have to produce 3D models either directly on a turnkey basis or we modify existing WebGL models. We animate the model using rigs, constraints, or simulations, assign realistic materials and maps, and create proper scene lighting. According to the storyboard, we prepare virtual cameras and render raw footage for the video editing software. Rendered sequences have yet to be supplemented with post-production graphics. The motion designer is responsible for effects, infographics, and animations. The video editor selects stock footage and, together with 3D material and infographics, assembles the entire film to match the voiceover from the studio. Even our smallest users will not get a raw deal. For children, we have developed an online 3D adventure with an interesting plot and educational elements. All work on this project comes from our studio. Literary and technical script including dialogues, graphics, animations, programming, sound, and music. Space Quest covers almost every topic in the Energy Encyclopedia and adds a coal-fired power plant. On the user side, choosing the right technology is essential. Web technology is evolving so quickly with the development of mobile devices that it is essentially changing in front of our eyes. Therefore, we must constantly monitor new trends and adapt content display technology to them. The Energy Encyclopedia system is connected to CDN, Content Delivery Network Cloudflare. Its cache servers are spread evenly around the world. This ensures a quick response from anywhere on the planet, even under heavy load. Work on individual parts of the encyclopedia is divided into self-managed projects and runs in parallel. In planning, we have to allow for a lot of comments and revisions until we are sure that things are done factually and aesthetically correct. A big advantage is the small number of subcontractors. Most of the work on the encyclopedia is done by insiders who are in daily personal contact. In order to continue developing the encyclopedia, we need your support. You can support us financially, but also by using and sharing the materials of the encyclopedia. Any amount is an incentive in our work. If you wish to use parts of the Energy Encyclopedia project in business, contact the Energy Encyclopedia manager. They will negotiate the terms of use with you, or we can modify the material as best as possible for your purposes. Or we can create a completely new material for you. We enjoy working on educational projects, and we believe that you will be satisfied with the results.